everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lindsay and I am a Canadian mom. I have 4 kids. So I'm just getting ready to do a little bit of Christmas baking. I'm going to make a ginger cake for a friend of ours, and I'm also going to make some Christmas crack. It's getting late here. It's 8:38, so it's dark, so I have every light on in my kitchen to try and make the lighting as good as I can. I'm here for you guys, so I hope it's bright enough. When you don't have natural sunlight coming in, it's just never good for, you know, making videos. So I'm going to make a ginger cake. I don't know if I shared that with you guys or not, but this is a recipe that I found online, and the ginger cake is really good. I'm also going to make some Christmas crack with some crackers and chocolate chips, and I think it's just brown sugar and butter. I was going to make that tomorrow with the kids, but tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and I really just don't know if we'll get a chance to do that or not, so I thought I'll just do it tonight, and then that'll be a treat that we can have on Christmas Eve, and I won't have to worry about trying to fit that in tomorrow. So come along with me and do a little bit of baking. So here is the recipe for the ginger cake. I will type it in the description box for you guys because I'm really casting some shadows here, so I'll be sure to include it in the description box. It is a really good recipe though. It's super easy, and it always turns out really good, really moist. So to start, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar to our bowl. I have the water boiling in my kettle because you need boiling water for this recipe. And I have some butter in the microwave. Alright, to that we're going to add 1/2 cup of molasses. Alright, we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of butter, softened. And 1/4 cup of water. And we're going to get that all mixed up. I forgot we're supposed to add 2 eggs in there as well. Next, we're going to add 2 1/4 cups of flour. Alright, so it's 1, 2, and 1/4. Next, you're going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, and it calls for 2 teaspoons of ginger, but I always just add a little bit of pumpkin pie seasoning. Not a ton because there's already cinnamon in it, but so we're going to mix that up, and then we're going to add 1 cup of boiling water. Alright, that's all mixed, and now I'm going to add my 1 cup of boiling water. Oops. And we're going to mix again. So our batter's all mixed, and normally I would cook this in a 9x13 pan, but since I'm giving it away, I'm just using this 9x11 foil pan so that they don't have to, you know, worry about returning a dish. There's just a little bit stuck on the bottom there. Sometimes when I make this cake, the recipe came with a caramel icing that goes on top, but I find the caramel icing just a little bit sweet. I find it's actually really good just served with Cool Whip. I'm not going to put any icing on this one because I don't want it to be too sweet. So I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees, and I'll have to check how long this bakes for. But this is such an easy cake. I've made this at Christmas. I've made it at Thanksgiving. So we are going to bake this at 350 degrees. It says for 25 minutes. Mine might take a few minutes longer because it's in a different size pan. I just took my cake out of the oven. It's looking and smelling really good. But before I show you that, I wanted to show you my nail polish. Audrey and I had some time to paint our nails for Christmas today. That's always a really fun thing to do together. She especially likes it. So today's video is sponsored by Madam Glam. I've been really enjoying their gel polish. So let me show you what color I chose for my nails today. This is the color that I picked for mine today. Mine is called a holographic cat eye, and it's just a very subtle kind of, you know, shimmery. There's a little bit of a sparkle to it. Very subtle. I kind of like that about it. These are the other colors that I chose. This one is called Magical Times. It's like a nice dark gray. This one is called All Natural. And it's just a very light pink. I had a hard time deciding what color I was going to pick. This is the one that Audrey picked. It's called Tinsel. It's very sparkly. She's all about the sparkle. This one is Deep Sea Dream, and it's a darker color. I don't usually wear too many dark colors, but it's a nice shade of blue. It's looking more navy blue on the camera, but it's got a bit of green undertone to it. And this is the one that I use, the holographic cat eye. So those are the colors that I chose this time around, but I'm really happy with the nail polish and how it goes on, and the finished product is always nice. So Madam Glam is offering my subscribers a 35% off discount. You can use the code Lindsay35 if you want to check that out and save 35% on your order. I will put the link in the description box below. If you click the link, it will take you directly to their website, and the coupon will activate automatically. And if you don't want to become a VIP member, you can just click pay as you go. So I will put that in the description box if you want to try them out. Like I said, I've been really happy with their product, with their nail polish. The nail polish holds up well, and it's a gel polish, and it's just really nice. We've been enjoying it. So anyway, I will leave that in the description box. So if you want to check that out, the link will be there, and you can use the code Lindsay35 to save yourself 35%. Here's how my cake is looking. So I will be able to just give them this pan. I will put the cover on it, put a bow on it, and they won't have to worry about returning that pan. So let's get started on our Christmas crack. I need to get a pot out to melt our butter and our sugar. Alright, for this recipe, I have my oven preheating to 400 degrees. So I have 1 cup of butter in my pot here, and we're going to do 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm using a 1/4 cup. Oh, I guess it would help if I turn my burner on. It says to boil this for 3 minutes exactly, but there was another recipe that I saw that said to boil it for 5. So okay, so we're going to boil this for 3 minutes, and then we're going to spread it over our crackers. Then we're going to bake it for 3 to 5 minutes until it's kind of bubbling in the oven. We're going to remove it and add 2 cups of chocolate chips, and then put it back in the oven. All right, well, I will be back when this starts to boil. Okay, so my butter just melted, and this is just starting to come to a boil here. So I'm going to set my timer. I'm going to start with 3. I think the idea is that we kind of want this to turn into toffee. I'm going to set my timer for 3 minutes and then see. I might do it for 4. I feel like I kind of know what it's supposed to look like. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep mixing it the whole time. I can feel the texture starting to change. I think 3 minutes will be enough. Okay, my timer just went off. I did it 3 minutes and then just slightly longer. So I hope that's the texture that it's kind of supposed to have. It's just a little bit thick, a little bit thicker. I'm turn my burner off. So I'm going to spread this over my crackers. I'm trying to get each cracker covered. So it says to put this in the oven for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, I just took this out of the oven. It was starting to bubble over on this side, not so much over on this side. So I hope I cooked it long enough. I'm going to put my chocolate on it now. So it says to do 2 cups of chocolate. I'm obviously not measuring that. And you want to bake it again for another 2 to 3 minutes. All right, that was enough. That was 2 minutes. I think that was enough. Oh yeah, that was plenty for a chocolate. Spread this around. And I don't have any Christmas sprinkles, but I'm just going to put some of these sprinkles on there. All right, and there you have it. And then we are let this cool. I'm not sure I'll put it in the fridge. I might just let it set up on the stove here. I just took the Christmas crack out of the fridge, so the chocolate is all hard, so that's how it looks. So you have your crispy chocolatey bottom, and then your toffee in the middle. So you kind of have your sweet and your sweet and salty. So I'm just going to, this needs to still be in the fridge a little bit, but you just kind of break it up, and you can see you have your. I know the lighting isn't the best here because it's almost midnight. It's 11:57. It's soon going to be officially Christmas Eve. I just want to show you guys the layers. Anyway, I'll put that in the fridge and I'll probably break the rest of it up tomorrow. Alright, well that is all I have to share with you in this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing these recipes. I always enjoy sharing my cooking and my baking with you all. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I want to wish you guys all a very Merry Christmas. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, so our kids are getting excited. But I hope you guys all have a great Christmas with your families, make lots of memories, and just enjoy the Christmas season. I'm sure I will film a little bit over Christmas to share with you guys. But anyway, a Merry Christmas to you all, and I will see you next time.